If you've felt that something is off, but couldn't name it, as if your inner compass got knocked off true north after a fight or a strange night, she brushed off. You're not crazy. You're reading signals you were never taught to read. Men are told to be chill, to swallow doubt, to let time fix what guts already understand. But the sharpest pain isn't a headline betrayal, it's blindness. It's waking up every day inside a play you didn't know you were cast in, dutifully reciting lines while the plot moved on without you. It's standing over a hearth, blowing and blowing, trying to warm a fire that has collapsed into ash, wondering why the room keeps getting colder. So here's what we're doing today. I'm going to hand you 5 behavioral tells women give off after they've been with someone else. Tells most men miss until the damage is done. Some of this will sting. Good. Pain that names itself becomes direction. Once you see these patterns, you stop being the bodyguard of your own illusion. You stop defending the story that hurts you. You wake up. And when you wake up, 2 things return that no one can fake: clarity and dignity. Clarity lets you stop donating your piece to a situation that's already redirected. Dignity lets you step back without begging, bargaining, or performing. You won't pour your heart into a ship that has quietly changed course. You'll keep your heart, your time, and your respect for the man in the mirror. That's the point of this channel. I'm Jennifer, your female advocate for men at the Gentleman's Square. Every day, I give you real, unvarnished information about what women respond to, not just what they say. If you're ready to stop guessing and start leading your life from strength, stay with me. Let's switch the lights on together. You've been with her long enough to know her energy better than her words, the way her shoulders soften when you walk in, the heat of her palm, the little instinct that makes her reach for you in the dark. Bodies keep the most honest records. When that record changes, you feel it before you can explain it. Here's the hard truth. If a flame that once leapt toward you suddenly won't catch, not because life is hectic, but because the fuel tank is already full from somewhere else, then what she offers becomes duty, not desire. The hug lands like a receipt. The cuddle is an errand. There's no open space for you to enter. Notice the common signs. She turns her face from your kiss or gives you the cheek. Her body goes still under your hand instead of soft. She stays tired, but it isn't the kind of tired that sleep fixes. It's distance dressed up as fatigue. Affection becomes a quick checkbox, not a living exchange. Now hear me clearly. Stop. Don't beg. Don't plead. Don't lecture. Observe. Pull back your pursuit. Test the distance. A woman who still wants you will close that gap on her own. She'll find you, reach for you, bring warmth without prompting. If the quiet grows wider, that quiet is her statement. Your task is not to force presence. Your task is to recognize absence and move with your dignity intact. Men, meet the trace eradication campaign. A sudden spike in self-care that looks less like grooming and more like cleanup. I'm talking about drowning herself in perfume she never wore, showers that run longer than a commute, swapping outfits 2-3 times for a simple errand, a new rotation of soaps and body sprays that arrive out of nowhere. It's not random, it's coordinated. Understand the psychology. The body is a physical dossier. Hair captures notes, skin holds scents. Fabric keeps the memory of closeness. When someone is afraid of what that dossier might reveal, they don't meditate, they scrub. They spray, they stash. Clothes disappeared to the bottom of the hamper, sealed in bags, rushed to the wash at odd hours. A jacket gets aired out in the car, a towel is switched without explanation. The goal isn't freshness, it's to destroy a file. Here's your warning. Don't talk yourself out of what you're seeing. Self-gaslighting is how men lose months. Ask hard questions. Is this new for her? Does it travel with skittish smiles, with jokes that land flat, with sudden I need privacy walls? Notice the laundry guarded like sensitive intel, the purse kept in arm's reach like a locked briefcase, the way she dodges a hug right after that marathon shower. Your response must be disciplined. Don't explode, don't accuse, note the pattern. Track whether this campaign repeats around suspicious absences or post argument cool fronts. Then pull back and observe. If she wants closeness, she will move towards you and the pattern will end. If she doesn't, the silence around that pattern is her message. Awareness, calm, consistent, unemotional, is the highest power you have for clarity. Sign, baseless aggression. When tiny things suddenly draw sharp fire, the towel fold, how long you took a call, the way you set a glass on the counter, name it for what it is. The goal is simple. Flip the story so you become the issue. Here's the psychology. Uncomfortable conscience weighs like a block of heavy lead. Carrying it is hard, so the weight gets shifted onto you. If she can paint you as careless, inattentive, or disrespectful, then her tension feels earned and her choices feel justified. That's why you find yourself defending the obvious, explaining basic courtesy, apologizing for error. It isn't about the towel. It's about moving the burden off her chest and onto your back. Your move is leadership, not noise. End the courtroom routine. Don't try to win the argument, win your dignity. Say it once, level and calm. You don't need to turn me into the problem. Then stop. No essays, no countercharges. Step back. Let silence be your shield. Go rinse a dish, take a short walk, check a task, hold your frame. If the storyline is manufactured, it will suffocate without your oxygen. If there's something real to address, it will surface without theatrics. Power isn't in trading barbs. It's in controlling the room with your calm presence. Record the pattern in your mind. Clarity follows men who refuse to be dragged into chaos. Time tells the truth about priority. Someone who chooses you will bend the rules of time. Leave early, text ahead, make the extra turn to arrive because you matter. Someone who is choosing elsewhere will discover 1,000 neat little ways to be absent. Traffic again, phone died again, a meeting that ran over again. Treat lateness for what it is. The boundary metric. Here's the hard logic. Every time you nod along to a paper-thin excuse, you're training her that your dignity is negotiable. She's not only late, she's measuring what you'll tolerate. Your response is leadership, not noise. Stop swallowing it. Note the dates and the gaps. No cross-examinations, no raised voice. Issue a calm, factual line and let it hang. You're late again, and that tells me where my priority sits. Then be quiet. Don't fill the space. Silence is heavier than accusation. It shifts the weight of responsibility back where it belongs. If she values the bond, you'll see correction, proactive updates, on-time arrivals. Ownership without prompting. If the pattern continues unrepentant, the evidence is plain. Your time has been requisitioned by something or someone else. Hold the standard because the standard protects you. Your schedule is not a doormat. It is a mirror of self-respect. Control the room with calm presence, not volume. If the pattern will not change, you will. And that is what power looks like. My friend, you've seen enough to trust yourself. The 5 signs are clear. The cold body silence when warmth turns into duty. The trace eradication campaign of perfume, long showers, and hidden clothes, where petty blame makes you the issue. The thermal imprints, tiny shifts that leak truth from the nervous system. And the boundary metric of chronic lateness that trains you to accept less. This is not fear. This is the power of clarity. Don't wait for humiliation to force your eyes open. Act now. Recognize what's in front of you, observe without rage, test the pattern, and protect your dignity. If you want guided support to map what's really happening, book a private strategy call with me. We'll cut the emotional noise, rebuild your leadership frame, and give you a clear action plan you can execute immediately. Clarity frees you. Drop a comment and share what betrayal taught you. Your story sharpens another man's compass. If this helps, like, subscribe, and share it with a brother who needs straight truth today. I'm Jennifer, your female advocate for men, at Be Better, where real men don't guess, they lead.